skin is a complex organ, and what I mean by organs, I've written there, what I mean by that is there's lots going on. So in other words, there are multiple different processes involved in the resulting spot that you get on the end of your nose, or the little broken blood vessels that you start to see on your cheeks, or the 11s that you start to develop here. It's never a result of one single process that's going on in the skin. It's a result of a number of different things. So in order to target that spot or that wrinkle or that dark patch, unfortunately, your best result is going to be coming from a number of different angles to get that result. And then another thing to bear in mind is that the skin behaves differently at night time to what it does at daytime. So during the day, your skin is exposed to the elements, so pollutants, UV, and your skin is kind of in protect mode. Your body's functioning, you're doing stuff, and as I've said to you before, the skin is the last organ to benefit from pretty much anything in the body. So, in the daytime, it's, there's not much going on. At night time is when things really start to happen, and nighttime is when your skin will regenerate itself more. So you get a boost of something called growth hormone, growth factor, which is involved in regeneration of the skin. So the skin is behaving differently during the day to what it is during the night, which, common sense, if you know that, would tell you that actually what you apply at the day should be different to during the night, because basically what you want to do with your products is to maximize the functionality of your skin. So, when you're putting something on at night time, you want to put something on that's accelerating that skin regeneration process, that's maximizing it, making it as efficient as possible. When you're thinking about the daytime, you want to do something that's protecting the skin from all of those elements, from UV rays. That's what you're trying to do. And that, again, mentioned many times before, is one of the reasons that I'm not a massive beauty moisturiser product person, because in my view those products aren't around stimulating the skin cell function. They're just about feeling nice and smelling nice and looking nice. So that's the kind of difference. So another really common question, and another thing that comes up a lot during consultations, is whether one should stick with using a particular skincare range, or it's fine to take a product from here and a product from there and, mix and match. So, it's not, it's up to you at the end of the day, but my view on it would be it is a good idea to stick with one range. And the reason for that is that the products in a specific range are going to have been developed so that they complement each other, so that you can layer them and they won't cancel each other out. They'll bring out the best in each other. You're not going to be getting too much of one ingredient, not enough of the other, because you're going to get that kind of synergy, that balance over the range of products. So for me, in that way, sticking with one range would be a good idea. The other thing that I know we're all guilty of, and it comes up such a lot when I talk to you, is that so many of us have like a zillion different products in your bathroom. And I think that sticking with a range of skincare will also reduce your risk of ending up with hundreds of different products in your bathroom. Half of them, sometimes people bring in a bag of stuff that they're using and we go through them, and half of them will be the same thing but sort of packaged in a slightly different way. And there's one that's been half used, one that's been used one, it's so again, just thinking about sort of finances and budgeting and that kind of thing. In my view, it just makes it much more simple, much more easy to understand. You know that, as I say, the products have been developed to enhance each other's function. You know, you're not going to get too much or too little of anything. So for me, I would say yes, just stick with one skincare range. So leading me on to my top tips with that. So I would say the biggest one is don't buy skincare when you've been influenced by adverts. And I know it's so difficult to resist. You know, obviously people get paid an awful lot of money to sit there and develop ads that are specifically made to make you rush out and want to buy something, and skincare is right up there at the top with that. And that's, you know, whether it's on the TV, whether it's in magazines, whether it's over social media. Just really try and remember me saying this the next time you feel the temptation to rush out and buy something because there's a model on TV who's, you know, claiming this, that and the other. It's, you know, just really, really try and resist those kind of, spontaneous urges that have been triggered by marketing. Don't do it. And on that one as well, I would say don't always assume that because your friend loves something and it works well on your friend that you should get it as well. That's another big no-no that I haven't put there. Again, for a number of different reasons. You know, you could have completely different skin. Your friend might like it for all the wrong reasons. You know, there's lots of reasons. Just don't do it. I would say, as I did on my last slide, stick with one range because it keeps it simple. You know, it keeps it simple. You know what products are available. You can start nice and basic. You can add in stuff as you get more competent, as you're tolerating things more, as you know you're able to use them. You know exactly what goes where in terms of when you apply them, what order you apply them, because all of that will be within that range. Don't buy a 6-product regime if you currently wash your face with water. Obviously, I'm exaggerating here, but you know what I mean. Sometimes people come in and they do very, very little with their skin, and they might want to buy the ZO hyperpigmentation kit. It's an investment, not only financially, but also in terms of do you have the ability to use something like that? If you've got a really, really simple skincare regime and you want to make some changes and some improvements, then just start gradually. And then you can build things up gradually. Once you feel like, yeah, I'm committing to this, I'm using this, I can do it, then you can add stuff in. You know, if you're already used to using lots of products, fine. But don't kid yourself, because otherwise you end up miserable. You've spent money, you've got no results, you've got a load of stuff kicking around your bathroom. So just slow and steady is so much better. If you want to nail me to the floor and insist that I tell you which one product should you get, just get a really good cleanser. If you're only going to use one product, then make it a cleanser. Cleaning your skin really efficiently and effectively morning and evening. If you're going to do nothing else, that's my recommendation to you. I would really want you to add in an SPF in the morning and something at night time, anti-aging. But if you're going to force me into one product, it's a cleanser. And leading on from that, you cannot expect incredible results from one product. So do you need, can you use a single skincare product to look after your skin? You can do whatever you like. You can just use water. If you want incredible looking skin, if you want to go for the YBS, then you need more than one product. If you want to just start to kind of invest in your skin, you want to start trying to look after it better, you don't have to go from 0 to 6 or 7 products in one swoop. There is always middle ground. So you can go with something quite basic, which would involve, you know, a cleanser, a day cream, a night cream, and then you can kind of up the ante from there. My last slide is our lovely Lisa Marie Graham, who's modelling our wow mask there. We are nearly out of those on that note. We've been putting those in as a little gift to you for the skincare that you've been ordering. So I'm afraid we're almost out of those and we can't get any more until lockdown is over, which is most depressing. Okay, so let's go back to me and then see if we've got any comments. So we had Lorraine, hello lovely. We got another hello, but I'm not sure who that one's from. But hello, whoever you are. And sorry, just drag that over there. So hello, I appreciate the hello, not sure who you are, but hello. And then we've got Melissa, hello. Hey Lizzie, hey Melissa, hope you're well. What's she saying? I was queuing outside Sainsbury's. Yeah, queuing is kind of something, well luckily we're very good at doing queuing, the British, aren't we? And we're honing our queuing skills right now. Queue to go in, queue at the cash till, queue to go out. Yeah, it's all about the queuing. But yeah, we're very, very good at queuing. Yikes, I love a good advert. I'm an ad agent. I'm an ad agency's dream. Well, look, you know, we all have our weaknesses, and that's the whole point. Like I say, they don't pay people an enormous amount of money to sit in a room and come up with something that they can put on TV for no reason. You know, they know how to trigger all of your psychology. They know how to make you go out there and buy something. That's their job. So you're not alone. We've just all got my weaknesses on that is probably clothes, which I've really curbed. I went through a stage of being a bit of a sucker for buying things off that I'd seen promoted on Instagram, and yeah, it's a short-lived habit. But you know, that's what advertising is for. It's to sucker you in. But just next time, hear my words ringing in your head. Don't buy it, don't buy it. Haha, guilty of that. I hear you do. Right, well, that concludes today's live, so I hope it's been helpful for you. And yeah, as I said, I hope you continue to cope with lockdown. It's difficult. We don't know when it's going to end. We just need to, get on with it. Try and make the most of it. Like I say, we've got time. We're always complaining we don't have time. We've got time in abundance at the moment. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. So I will be back again next week. I will let you know what we're going to be talking about and when we're going to be talking about it. In the meantime, do message me if you need anything, if you've got any questions, if you just want to chat, you're feeling a bit down, anything at all, please do get in touch. And that's it from me. See you later, guys.